Welcome to High School Game Day State Championship Weekend, starting off today. So some matchups of the week. 1A will be tomorrow, Friday at 11 a.m. That game will be Lee Academy and DeSoto School. Lee Academy is from Arkansas, so that'll be an interesting game. Tunica and Tallulah Academy in 2A play at 3 o'clock today. And Central Holmes and Canton play tomorrow, Friday at 3 o'clock as well. Now for the 4A matchup tonight at 7 o'clock prime time, Tri-County and St. Joseph Greenville. I personally think out of the 4, 5, and 6A, this will be the most competitive game right here. I think this is two exciting teams. Tri-County was probably the favorite coming out and had to play that first round matchup after losing to ACCS in the regular season and beating them last week 21-28, touchdown score right there in the semis to get into this championship game. I got Tri-County.
I'm going to go with a little upset here. Tri-County's been the front runner all year, but I think St. Joe has played better in playoffs than any team in 4A, so I have them in this one.
Absolutely. Not much of a shocking pick. They won 46-0 last week, 48-0 the week before. So another exciting state championship matchup in 4A. Now on to 5A, where Oak Forest Academy upset Heritage last week in Columbus, and Simpson won a thriller 13-10 against Copiah and will be the home team against Oak Forest tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So where do you see this game going?
You know, Simpson and Copiah, they only won by 3, but that is a really competitive Copiah team, and we all thought that the championship was Copiah-Simpson, somewhere around there. You know, those two teams have always been the top. They've always been predicted really high. Also, though, Oak Forest, they played really well against Heritage, who has a really good team. I'm taking Simpson, but I wouldn't be surprised if Oak Forest snuck in there.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on Simpson winning, but it'll be a tough game. The thing is with Simpson, I think their defense comes out and is the reason. Oak Forest just hasn't been stopped in the playoffs. I mean, 45, 34, 35, those three are their scores right there. I mean, they're just a high-powered offense. I don't know if their defense can sustain Simpson, and Simpson will be able to hold them enough times to win that game. A great matchup, an exciting one. I'm sure a lot of people will be there. Just a fun game. Now for the 6A, the big one, that'll be MRA and Jackson Prep, the rematch from the regular season where MRA took that victory. And a controversial win. A lot of Prep fans I know were mad, saying things about the refs on Twitter and everything. But now they get their second chance. I'm going to take MRA, though. They win it here. Just a good game. Wish I could be there.
You know, everybody knew this was going to come back for another time at it. MRA won the first time. I don't think they'll win the second time. I feel like Prep, they're going to come with some energy for this game. I feel like they're not going to let MRA beat them twice because that'd just be not good for them. But I got Prep in this one.
Yeah, and those semifinal games were pretty close. JA lost 21-6 to MRA in that semifinal game. Jay, just a great team. They had a great defense this year, probably one of the best in MAIS. Their offense just couldn't get it together. A few key injuries prevented them from scoring last week. MRA didn't play their best, but they got the job handled. They're going to be in that state championship game. Hartfield and Prep, that was a close game, 10-7. Not much offense there. I didn't have the luxury of watching that game, but I'm sure it was a good one. Sad to see Hartfield go, but someone had to win that game, and it was Prep. So I'm excited for that matchup.
I mean, obviously, Hartfield is a very talented team. Prep, I feel like they just had a little juice there at the end to push them to the 10-7 win. But, I mean, Prep is really talented. I thought Hartfield was going to sneak in there, play MRA for the championship, but Prep pulled it out. So.
Yeah, and that wraps up our state championship weekend predictions and kind of wraps up our football for this year. We're going to do some interviews before we end our show.
I'm Beckett Leslie, and I'm here with Andrew Eccles. Andrew, how's the basketball team been looking so far?
I think they're looking pretty good. I think we got some good talent on the team this year, so yeah.
And what is your favorite student section theme so far?
I'd have to say the Hawaiian theme. People's outfits look pretty nice.
Now we'll be sending it to Camp Overstreet.
I'm here with everyone's favorite sub, Coach Davis. Coach Davis, what was your favorite part about this football season?
Every single one of Camp Overstreet's 224 tackles.
That's a good answer right there. What are you looking forward to most about next football season?
I think in all seriousness, they got a lot of leadership coming back, and I think the sky's the limit for next year's team. So,
Thank you, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, guys. And that kind of concludes our show this week and for the year, High School Game Day. That is our last show. Stay tuned. We thank our fans, everyone that supported us and watched us this year. And that concludes our show. I'm Cy Hallberg.
I'm Wyatt Bice. Have a great day. Go Vols.